Alright, I know that Halo is very much in American cities. It gives the Americans pride, so I need to get into the American spirit to do this video. So 1, 2, 3, play the music!
You're a grand old flag, you're a high-flying flag, and forever in peace may you wave. You're the emblem of the land I love, the home of the free and the brave. Every heart beats true 'neath the red, white, and blue.
Alright. So I like Halo. I think that is a great series. And while Halo 5 does a lot of things right, I often wonder if the changes that they made are for the best. Well, first off, I'm going to give the score of this game. And the score for Halo 5 Guardians is a 2. And now I shall defend giving it that score. You see, I was all set to just make jokes about the game, that the Master Chief is just a giant green penis whose sole purpose of marketing is to invoke the power fantasies of adolescent young men. But while that may have been true in earlier games, and probably is true to a certain extent today, for the majority of Halo 5's campaign, you are controlling Spartan Locke on his mission to apprehend the Master Chief who has gone rogue. And I'm not sure that's what the fan base was expecting. A special side note though, name another game where you are forced to play as an African male that is going to sell as many copies as this game. But the premise at the start of the game is just outright dumb. You are going after the Master Chief because he disobeyed orders. Remember that power fantasy I was talking about earlier? Well, it comes back into play here, because Master Chief is known for not following orders and doing his own thing. And at one point, another Spartan even brings up this very point.
In search of her.
You let him go?
How is
Nobody lets the chief do anything. He does what he wants.
Until 0631.
A more logical reason to send the assassin to retrieve Master Chief is because they are afraid that the Chief and his group will join up with the person that he is chasing, which could happen. And now is the time to put all my chips on the table with me stating that the beginning of this campaign is stupid. Now thankfully it somewhat redeems itself near the end, but then again I wonder just how many people would even care by that point. Now I had the idea for this review to just skip talking about the game entirely and just record myself dancing around my neighborhood completely naked while holding bags of Doritos and bottles of Mountain Dew, and when the police came, then I'd just tell them to suck on my competitive edge. But I figured that that would get me shot and I would never have time to upload the video. A notable change to the series though is the removal of couch co-op from the game, but this I wonder if it's time for, because I understand that things will change. When we were young all the way to adulthood, me and my cousin made it a point that whenever the new Halo game would come out, we would come over to each other's houses and play through the campaign together. But now that feature is gone, we both need Xboxes to play with each other. And mind you, I'm not complaining about it, but I do wonder if this is just another sign of games changing. The plan this year was for my cousin to sit down with his 12-year-old son, like a father-son bonding moment, but instead they just took turns playing as each one died, which I guess it still has a decent effect. Now right now, some of you might be wondering, well, what the hell does a father and son playing this game together have to do with the actual game? And if so, then welcome to my channel, where in the middle of reviewing a game, I will talk about everything from Power Rangers to my lifelong goal of trying to convince females to suck me off. It's just how I am. If I'm not making videos to get people to hate me, then I'm probably sick or just tired from masturbating. But on a more serious note, Halo has always been a bastion for FPS players that actually enjoy the use of color in their games, where most games nowadays are in love with their brown-gray and gray-brown color spectrum. The colors used in the depiction of the world of this game are beautiful, so much so that it is often nice that after you have killed everything, that you are able to look past their smoldering corpses and appreciate the spectacular environmental color palette, with purple and pinks and greens splashed all over the environment. But a question for all you Halo fans out there that are still looking for the best way to curse me. Does it seem like with every new Halo game that the environments are becoming more linear and giving off a larger than average corridor feel? The environments, while nice, do feel tight and constricted, but maybe that's just me. And trying to finish up, there's really no need to talk about the combat. You point at things and they die. Now, if you suck at pointing at things, then you will die, and your teammates will come over, and a lot of them will die from either the same thing you did, creating a conga line of stupidity, or they will scan your body for candy, and you can get back up and continue to fight. And while your compatriots are nice enough to have on hand, I wonder if the only reason they made this a squad-based thing is to have a replacement for the dialogue since Cortana isn't in the Chief's head anymore. And yeah, I know that this should be the time that I talk about the multiplayer, but it's time for me to go to work, so I'm going to half-ass it by saying that, well, go play Warzone. Other game modes have tried Warzone types before, but in Halo 5 it works much better than all of them. I didn't have enough time to fuck around with the microtransactions, but maybe I'll complain about that in another video about why first-party titles should never have fucking microtransactions. But that's another time for another day. Anyway, you all take care. I'm off to the strip club to guard the door. Alright, there we go. I got the review out the way. I got Halo 5 review out the way. The next game I'm going to review is Fallout 4. A subscriber already got it for me. I am going to shit all over this game, man. I am going to fucking shit all over that. Only reason I wanted to feel American. That's why I reviewed Halo 5, right? But Fallout 4, I can't wait. I keep telling people not to take my reviews seriously, but damn it, they keep coming here and getting mad at me. It's addicting after a while, I tell ya. Anyway, fuck it, I gotta finish my American day off. Steve, play the music.